G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Modified. We have a Troopy. Let's meet our barefooted owner. G'day Nina.
How you going, Ronny?
Good. How are you?
Good.
The VDJ 78, nearly said 79.
Yep, 2007, workmate. Set up for full-time touring with my toddler.
So we've got the pop top, we've got a lot of stuff on this vehicle. We've got the Max Tracks on the side and the inside, always with the Troopy.
Yes.
This is what people have done on the inside. Alrighty, let's check it out.
This is old. So this car, the guy who I bought it off bought it second hand. And he's had it for 11 years, so who knows how old this bar is. It's a original ARB, which I then had to add ARB when I wanted side rails. No winch. I stuck with the original bar to save on cost.
Kind of wish you could have a winch, or you're not really fussed?
Not hugely fussed. I got 4 Max Tracks to cover myself instead of 2. And I've done a lot of driving off-road, remote, and I figure that if I'm going to go somewhere crazy, I'll always go with someone.
Troopies of Australia bar, is it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It came with it, and then someone said that it was Troopies of Australia.
Interested in that rear bar, so let's go check that out. And these Max Tracks on the way down. Is that a table as well?
Yeah.
I just haven't seen this one, so which one is this?
This is the Expedition Centre. It's awesome, I love it. Well, I put my music on, set up some drinks. Teddy has his mat here. My lifesaver bags. These things are amazing. In this side I've got my hoses for my shower and little mats I put down and my stand, which is how I get into the car, and my rubbish.
Speaking of showers, how much water are you carrying?
90 litres.
And where's that 90 litres?
In the middle, mounted between the 2 fuel tanks.
Under the car?
Under the car. In this side I've got beach towel and bucket for Teddy, and then the other mesh bag is where I put all my dirty clothes. So I just
like a laundry bag.
Gas bottle holder. The idea was originally to be able to hook it up without taking them off. But the hose wasn't long enough, and that's fine because I just easy get on and off. These are 2 litres. This still has gas in it after 4 months, 3-4 months. I'm obviously cooking not for hours on end. It's lasted ages.
Really interested in that rear bar. I've never seen these before.
Yeah, Thorburns rear bar. They're 2 guys from Victoria. And I love it. I think it's the most aesthetically pleasing bar. The 2 recovery points, the reverse lights on it are awesome. It's a really solid bar.
And the overhang isn't major?
No, it doesn't stick out too much on the outside.
And you're going for the 2 wheel holders? What are the other options?
Yeah, jerry can holder and wheel.
Okay.
Or Weber box and wheel.
As always, Modified shows are sponsored by the Terrain Tamer e-store. If you are building a 4-wheel drive or you need replacement parts for your 4-wheel drive, check them out because they will likely have what you need. All right, let's get back to the episode. Suspension time.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Do you know how much your vehicle weighs?
About 3.3.
So you got a GVM upgrade?
Yeah, up to 3.9. Corner weighted it. I've actually got a spare 200 in the front.
Height-wise?
2-inch lift.
Okay, so full levels kit all the way through?
Full levels kit, yeah. So they do the GVM and lift. I just wanted a one-stop shop.
And it rides pretty good for you?
Yeah, levels are quite stiff. I knew this before I bought it.
Yeah.
I did a lot of homework and I got it done before I did the fit out. So it was
really rigid.
I could
then.
notice it a little bit, but I've definitely broken it in and it feels amazing now. All right, tyres. I've gone with the Maxxis Razor All Terrain. It's a 285/75 on 16-inch Sunraysia steel rims. Didn't get alloy as a personal preference. I used to work with Coopers and I got recommended these tyres and I love them. Everyone who has these V8s knows that the back end is narrower because of the V8 compensation. When you get such bigger tyres, I don't find it's a huge noticeable difference for me. I'm obviously not using this as a full bush bashing all drive, but they work for me, and you've just got to drive knowing that obviously it's not exactly meeting up to your front tyres.
Tyre pressures, Nina?
45 and 40.
When it comes to sand, what do you do?
I found 20 was fine.
All round? 20 all round?
All round. Sometimes I do 18 and 20, just like 2 difference. but just down south, the sand was really soft. I went down to 18 in the back as well. So I've got the 2 batteries set up here. They are separated. I've got the solenoid there, the red arc system. I can jump start myself should I flatten the batteries, but this is only to run the car. I've got the catch can over there, Pro Vent. That's the only real modification under here. I just wanted to keep it all Toyota stock, but I probably will add a fuel filter. I think that's important when you're traveling remote. I've got the Safari R-Max snorkel for better breathing, and I also put the 3-inch exhaust with cat and resonator, and I love it. It sounds sick. Other than that, they make a great engine, so I didn't really want to stuff around with it.
Right, the awning's up, the rooftop's up. Nina, would you kindly walk through the kitchen and then the rest of the vehicle? Now, it's a bit tight in there, so I'll let Nina take it away.
Love to. This is my workspace. I chop here, I also cook here, and I have my sink. Above here I've got my OGS bags with salt and my lighter, just anything for cooking. My utensils and my other bags that have dishwashing paraphernalia. Make it all easy. And I've got one big drawer, and in here I keep induction, cooktop, pots, pans, gas cooker, tea, coffee making, bowls. So everything that I need in this car lives in this drawer for cooking. So all the cabinetry in the car, roof conversion, the whole shebang is done by Toby and Roon at Odyssey Custom Fit Outs. This cupboard under here, you might think it's more kitchen stuff, but it's my handy storage spot for all my air, compressor, ratchet straps. I have the National Luna 90 litre fridge freezer combo. It's got massive freezer space. It's got a good 3 basket system. I live on the road full time, so I need maximum space in here. So that is the kitchen done and fridge. And as you can see, I can stand up in my Troopy because I have the roof conversion done. So this is my bed that we put up here. This is the Mulgo V1 roof conversion. It's Australian made. That was my big calling card to buy it. It comes with a Finello bed upgrade, which I got, which is awesome. And it didn't add a lot of weight. The big 3 windows, you get beautiful views near the beach. We are early birds, so I like the light canvas, no zippers. It's a really good roof conversion. It's very neatly done. I can't really fault it. The Sirocco V2 caravan fan, and it's hardwired into the car. It's awesome. I can put air up into the top, down the bottom, because this is also a bed. Just having a little nap here with the fan on in summer. Can't really beat it. This is one of my favourite drawers. I keep all my cameras cut out into hard foam so they don't move around when I'm off-road. And in the top one, I have my desk, and I can work from here. In here, I've got first aid, medicine, anything to do with that side of things. Bottom one, it's a slightly larger replica of this one, and that's my clothes. Over here, we have storage, solar blanket, things that I don't use as often. And up here, I just keep my books for him and me, shells that we've collected along the way, and that seals shut pretty close when the Mulgo roof is down, so that doesn't move anywhere. This is extra storage. I keep my son's high chair, which is not in there at the moment, nappies, towels, lighting equipment, tripod, and all my tools for the car. So this is an extra bed when he's in the naughty corner. I've actually stayed down here when my friend was camping and he wanted the top bunk. And that pops down. And I've got bedding, set that up as a full single as well. All right, so behind here we've got all my toiletries. I keep everything in the one spot. Got my electrical gear, 2 120 AGM batteries, Manager 30 red arc system with red vision display, and a 1500 watt inverter. And that's how I'm able to run induction cooking on 1000 watts. 2 fast charge USBs, 12 volt socket put in for my Bushman's fridge, so that's been wired up back here. So that's on all the time.
This is Ronda Delta. Is there another Troopy out there? Over.
There is another Troopy over here. Bravo Delta. Can you guess what it is?
Bravo Delta.
Big Diana.
Big Diana. Okay.
Your radio communications, what are you actually talking to me on right now?
I'm talking to you on a GME TX3350. And it's all in the handheld. I love it.
Antenna-wise, what are you running?
A beautiful pink McGrath Foundation antenna, 6.6 dBi.
With your lights, you have two spotties on the front. Is that all you're running on the front?
That's it, with the standard headlight. I think I've got LED bulbs and yeah, spotties, that's it.
The LED globe upgrade in the headlights as well, what you're saying?
Yep, just for a nice crisp light for night driving.
Does camp in the dark happen often?
Not like you, Ronnie. I got a toddler that needs food. Yeah, I like to be at camp. Latest 5, especially in summer, I can get away with about 5. It's still bright.
One last thing I want to ask you, because I really want to know, that thing you have on your mirror, the reverse camera, what is it? Because I want it.
That is a gator. I have to say that. Short for alligator. Reverse camera, high res. And it's awesome. So I can hook you up, Ronnie.
A gator? Is that American?
I actually don't know, but my Sparky got it in Forest Fields, so.
Roger. So maybe it's Aussie then?
Then it's a gator, mate. I'll let you take away the interior vehicle.
This is Ronda Delta out, so see you later, Big D.
Where do I start? As we all know, these Land Cruisers are not very good with storage. So I've got Department of Interior's little thing down here, 2 cup holders, little spaces, but I also run the 1 stone armrest for my water bottle because it's the only place it fits. My new Bushman's fridge also has 2 cup holders. I've got the Doug's tub, which is awesome. Roof shelf, sunnies, it's just good to keep stuff away, and it comes with 2 really good LED lights. Water and air buttons here, they were already installed in the car because the owner wanted to do diff lockers and he didn't, so I had spare places for the Sparky to use them. Ranchman saddlery hat savers for my 3 Akubras. My wet one lives on the dash, and I'm running the old speaker for my music.
Time for Q&A. Rapid fire Q&A, that is. What is your favourite mod on this vehicle?
Think fast. Pop top.
What do you like about it so much?
That I just have my bed in about 10 seconds in the most remote places.
We haven't spoken about the roof rack you got on top. Now, it doesn't go to full length because you've got a solar panel, is that correct?
I had the stick-on solar panel from Mulgo, so I got the 3/4 length front runner. That's the only one that really worked with the Mulgo.
What part of the kitchen setup makes it important for you?
My favourite, the sink. I love it. When I first saw it, I thought, that can't take a lot of weight. I obviously don't put cast iron pans in, but I put everything else in, and it's awesome.
And 90 litres of water, have you ever run out?
No, I have not. Even at my lowest point where I thought for sure I'd run out, I still had about 40 litres left.
Where can people find you on social media?
I've got the Barefoot Trooper on Instagram, and I have a photography page as well, Nina Becky Photography.
So you're a photographer by trade?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing about your Troopy?
Don't say that, Ronnie. She can hear you. Seats are terrible. I put up with them, but I'd really love some bucket seats.
You still got the vinyl, Sid?
Yeah. They're shocking.
The best part about owning a Troopy?
You get legendary status immediately when you do these. Quite a lot.
What's your best trip so far, and what's your next trip?
My favourite spot is Steep Point. It's just so beautiful up there. I'm very excited. I'm going over to Queensland, across the Nullarbor, Fraser Island and Straddie. Used to go there as a kid, and now I can take my big rig back.
Next mod?
Toss up. Diff lockers, seats.
That's a toughie. That's a toughie. I reckon we should ask the audience about that one. What would you rather have, comfortable seats for a long touring drive, or do you want a diff locker? That's a tough one. All right, Nina, thank you very much for bringing the Troopy out. And do you know who the show's sponsored by?
Terrain Tamer.
Terrain Tamer Eastall, full drive parts. Yeah. So if you need any parts, check them out.
Thank you.
No worries at all. Right. See you next week, guys.